Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Quilting on a Budget with Janice. Yes, hi, I'm Janice. Yes, I know, it's another quilting channel, but we never get enough, do we? All us quilters, we just love, we dream, we sleep quilts. Never get enough. It's always nice to see what other ones are doing and learn a little thing here and there, because you don't know everything. Um, I want to talk about how my channel is going to go. It's going to be all about, if your desire is to quilt, you'll be able to quilt. You don't need tons of money. You don't need credit cards to order fabrics online, $30 a yard. I don't do that, but I still make beautiful quilts. Um, you still can make a quilt with what you have. I've done everything. I've used all different types of fabrics, but I always make sure the fabrics are at least the same consistency and weight, because if it's thinner than others, that thinner fabric's going to wear out sooner. We don't want that. So you've got to make sure the weight is close to the same throughout the whole quilt. But anyways, I want to. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm redoing, or not redoing, my very first quilt. My very first video on YouTube. I didn't know nothing, as you can see. Um, the video's like almost 4 minutes. What are you gonna do with that? But anyway, um, the clip that I just showed you on that video, where I'm talking about basically what I want my channel to be about, but it's really in common sense, hard to do, as I'm saying. That's wishful thinking, because with the president we have and the morons in office, how everything is going up, fabrics everywhere, even Walmart fabrics are going up in price. It's outrageous. I went to Walmart to get a simple um, dark blue, um, light blue, like a background for uh this. So I got this. I got this. I already had that. I already had the yellow. I might have I already had that. But anyway, I had like, I don't know, 4 different fabrics and only 3 yards each, and it's supposed to be like 3 something a yard. Well, the guy that was doing it, I know he jipped me on the yardage, because that little bit of fabric, there's no way it was 3 yards. No way. No way at all. I've been quilting for way too many years. But anyway, like I was saying in this part of the video about how I want my channel to go, common sense, there's no way it's gonna be able to go that route, in a sense. You can go to Walmart, get cheaper fabric, cheaper quality than if you go online to one of these quilting shops or whatever. But to tell you the truth, I found it nicer things that I made using, like, I bought lots of fabric from a quilt shop in Canada, awesome fabric, and the piece I used that fabric on came out awesome. It's just a different look, different quality. It does make a lot of difference. I never thought it would, but anyway, like I was saying, if you want to quilt, I know there's a lot of people out there that wanted to start quilting, or wanted to at least make one quilt. Um, my advice to you is start small. Um, yes, you can find fabrics other places. Yes, you can go to the secondhand store, like you see women on YouTube. They buy men's shirts, the big men's shirts, expensive shirts. good quality cotton. Yes, you could do all that. You want to go through the bother of having to cut all that up? I don't. I mean, it's okay to me if you're making like paper piecing or something. You can cut around that, you know, do the paper piecing, voila. Not if you're making a whole quilt. So I would want to do that. Some secondhand stores you can find like towards the back or towards where the bedding and stuff, the miscellaneous and whatnot. And you can find racks where it has yarns and bags of scrap fabrics, whatnot. You could do that. But there are places um online that you can go to that have cheaper prices. There's a few of them. I mean, you can go online, you can scope it out. Um, my advice to you: don't start big. Don't start a big project, a paper piecing project that takes a whole lot of yardage and a lot of fabrics. A lot of that stuff takes 20, 25, sometimes even more different fabrics. So it's going to be costly. My advice is this is the way I look. I don't know if anybody else is going to agree with me. If you're a newbie or want to be a newbie, want to start quilting, my best bet is you can go to secondhand stores and find fabrics. Clothing, yes, you can find 100% cotton clothing and dresses, whatnot. There's a secondhand store me and my daughter went into. The Arabian, it's an Arabian area. So the secondhand store carries a lot of their dresses, it's all fabric. You had cotton fabric in there, and that's a lot of yardage. Hold on. Sorry about that. My dog's trying to get in the cubbyhole for some reason, digging at the door. My my choice in the first quilt, where you can go get those fabrics, like I was saying, the Arabian uh neighborhood we went into a secondhand store. They had their dresses. They had it's a secondhand. There's tons of yardage galore in those long dresses that they wear and the things that they put on their heads. And yes, some of those men are big, so yes, they have the good dress shirts that you can cut this stuff up. This is what I'm going to tell you: hexagons, any type of paper piecing, I believe, is the best way to go for a first quilt. First of all, don't need much fabric. You can use tons of mixed fabrics that you can get anywhere at low costs. All you need is a needle and thread. You can go to Walmart and buy big spools of thread and use that for your piecing of the hexagons or any other type of English paper piecing project. You don't need a machine at that point. Until you start growing your knowledge, I believe that is the best place to be, is the hexagon world. Um, go to Walmart. I know people want thicker paper for the hexagons so you can feel it when you're sewing it together, but you know what? You don't really need all that. You know where it's at. You know you only take the tips of the thread. You can avoid that paper anyway. I used printing paper for my first quilt. It came out beautiful. And I put designs in there. You can use paper, copy paper that you can buy cheap, very cheap at Walmart. And I believe Dollar Tree's got it. I believe Dollar Tree has the cardstock, um, everything. but that's where to start. And yes, my channel is about trying to give information to those that want to begin our quilting family and be able to make a quilt, but their funds are so low that they can't um, bargain with that money to use it on fabric and stuff because it needs to go for other things or emergencies or whatever it is. Believe me, English paper piecing. Go with it. Beautiful way to go. So let's get back to the video. Well, but anyways, I want to talk about a hexi quilt that I want to work with you guys on, and it's right over here on my homemade designer wall. Thank you very much. I use this app. I downloaded a Indian pattern in my phone. Then I uploaded a app that was meant for cross stitching, but you can use it for hexes. I bet you didn't know that. And so I uploaded this picture into this app, and it scrambled it all up, and it got me what I wanted. And I began to put it together. I haven't sewn it. I just pinned it on the wall just to make sure I have all the colors in the right spots. So when I do sew it all together, I get that great design that I'm looking for. We don't want no mess ups. But anyway, my first video will be talking about piecing this here and how I go about it, which I won't be doing one by one. I'll be doing row by row. It's a little faster. And I do this flat back stitch. That way on the front, you won't see the stitches. So it doesn't matter what color thread you use. As long as you take those little bites at their bites as you're sewing, you won't see it on the front. But anyways, I hope to see you then. Wednesday will be my first video, and I'll be enjoying it. See you then. Okay. Clip you just watched right now where it's talking about the design board. That design board I made because I found in the basement of the house we were renting pieces, pretty big pieces of drywall. Some of it was corroded with mold and whatnot. I found what I could find that was doable. And I used that for the fact that pins are easily stuck in there. It's not so hard. It's pretty soft. So that's what I did. And I took an old sheet, covered it, just for show. I needed something to do my videos, right? I was brand new to YouTube. So that's what I did. It looks funny now, but not something I would do now. But hey, that was my very first video, and I thought the video came out good because my views were almost up to 700. So it couldn't have been that bad. But anyway, that's on the display board. What that was I remember I might have went through Pinterest, looked up Indian patterns, native Indian patterns, and I found one that I liked, and I put it through that app. I had this one app. It don't work anymore. I can't tell you what the name it is. It don't work at all. But I was able to screenshot it, bring it to my phone, and enlarge it, and be able to follow, or print it out or something. The app I got now, you can't do that. You got to work right off your phone. Whatever. But anyway, that was the very first pattern that I came up with. I liked. I was going to put together with the hexes, make the design, and then attach it to the Indian quilt. And I don't remember what happened to that. Somehow something happened. It got all messed up. But anyway, I decided, or no, maybe I just decided to do a different pattern. I think I did. And I started doing that, and I got pretty far pinning it to the wall, but not sewing it. And I'd stand way back towards the bathroom because there was a bathroom. It was right across where that design wall was. And I look at it. Oh, I could see the designs. But never once did I pick up a finger and a needle and a thread and start sewing it together. I don't know what happened. So when we were gonna move, I packed everything up and had to take everything down. So I wasn't about to go through that again. So what it came to mind again after being here for a while, I came up with a different design. This is gonna be the actual border for the Indian quilts, and I'm not using no uh design board either to do this. I'm just doing it by eye. So this is what I got. So this is what I was talking about in that clip that you're watching right now. And about the next video, that's what it's going to be talking about. So, and let me get to um about the fabrics. And the best place to start with designing a quilt, I really believe start with English paper piecing. It doesn't take much fabric. You can get fabric from anywhere as long as the weight is consistent with each other and you don't have different weights and like that. I mean, you can't use 100% cotton or 100% wool and then go and use a sheer fabric. It's not going to work, is it? No. But I have containers, hexagons behind me, underneath this table that you can't see. Um, Here that I just get the fabric when I have scraps or it's certain type of clothing, rented lips. Sorry about that, clothing, whatever, and I chop it up and I throw it in this bag. Behind me here is like a cubby, and that is packed with yard-sized garbage bags full of scrap fabrics. There's another one on the opposite side of the room over there. Way over there. See over there? You can see it. The cubby. It's full of those yard bags of scrap fabrics. And in the video, you see the quilt that's hanging behind. That was an art quilt that I was making for my daughter. I never finished it. I don't think I'll ever finish it. But I use scrap fabrics, and there's different fabrics in there. There's wool, there's cotton, there's poly cotton blends, there's polyester periods. But it's the best way to start if you want to quilt. You only need a needle. How much are needles at Walmart? $1 something. The thread, I think the big spool is like 2 something. And you don't need no fancy thread, expensive thread. Piece that together. That's all gonna come out when you're, basting all those hexagons. It all comes out and gets thrown in the trash. You may want to find a thread when you're sewing it together. Make sure it's a good, hefty weight and it's strong enough. But I use what I use. You know, I usually go and get those big combs, and that's what I use because you go through it like psh, water, and they're cheap. Can't I double knot and whatnot? But that's the way to go if you're interested in making a quilt. Start there. You don't need no machines, expensive machines. You don't need no serger. You don't need no embroidery machine. Sorry about that dog. Hold on. Sorry about that. An ambulance went by, so the dog's barking. But anyway, that's the best place to start. So I'm going to end the video here. I just wanted to add to this video, make it more interesting, a little longer. But go there if you're interested. If somebody's watching this right now that wants to get into quilting, hold on. This dog don't shut up, does he? Alright, start there. It's my opinion. Somebody don't agree. I don't know why they wouldn't. Because it doesn't take much money to make a beautiful hexagon quilt or English paper piecing quilt. And if when it comes to quilting it, you quilt it by hand. You can do the big stitches, whatever you want. Oh, sorry about this video, but this dog won't shut up. He's barking at whatever's going on down there. But anyway, start there. And I want to say thank you for watching. I want to thank you if you have already subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I want to say if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. It means a lot. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of remakes, or I don't know, it's not remake. I'm not remaking these videos. I'm just enhancing them, making them more interesting. That's what I'm doing. And stay blessed. Keep your eyes focused on Him. I keep saying this in all my videos. This world is, I don't know what to expect. We don't know what to expect, but we need Him in our lives. Keep your eyes on Him. Keep the faith, your love for Him. And I will see you next time right here. Bye for now.